What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about Faraday Future. I want to give you a very quick update on what happened, go over some of the data points, what shorts did, and everything that you need to know for today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off, Faraday did get hit quite hard. It went down 14.1%. Kind of low volume, 62.4 million shares being traded, 339 is the average. Majority of the volume being done today was linked to shorting. So today, regrettably, it does show that institutions as well as retail was not really buying Faraday up today. Even looking right here, there was only one transaction occurring on the secondary market above $100,000, and it was for a premium of 178. Regrettably, it was a sell as well, and you can tell that based on the bid, the ask, and the selling price. So today, definitely institutions were overlooking Faraday. There was a lot of fear that happened in the broader market because largely the S&P did hit 5,500. That kind of spooked a lot of individuals and prompted a sell-off. I'm going to talk on how that correlated with what shorts did and everything. But today there's been no news from Faraday, no SEC filings, nothing like that. Even looking on their Reddit page, there's just a lot of optimism, but no actual news or updates. And like I said in my last video yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago, the next big catalyst for Faraday is going to be that interview with YT. And I think Omar is going to be doing it. I don't think there's been a date set or any other information, but that will be the next big catalyst for Faraday. Ideally, it would have been this week because this is a very big week, especially when it comes down to options and everything like that. But keep in mind, everything that I share in my videos is public information. So just because I share that with you, like shorts see that information as well as the larger entities. So when it came down to options, shorts knew that they had to hammer Faraday today. And I've been saying Thursday, Friday are going to be very big days for shorts. They will want to really guarantee that Faraday does not get above 50 cents, let alone even $1 or whatever else, because this is the current open interest for Faraday. 27,000 at the 50-cent strike price, 56,000 at the one, 29,000 at the $1.50. So this is where you could have had a very nice gamma squeeze. It still could potentially tomorrow. You never know. I'm not ruling it out, but shorts are going to be very active tomorrow as what they were today. So let's talk on shorts for a second. So today, shorts did return 490,000 shares. Keep in mind, that is just a net amount. I'm going to go over exactly what they did throughout the day and how they really manipulated the stock price, but 18.99% of the free float is being shorted. Utilization is 95.18, short score 72.52. So the higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. And then cost to borrow average is 11.22, kind of in line with what it has been over this last several trading days. But when it comes to this, let's look. As soon as the market opened, shorts increased about 6.9 million, rounding it up to 7. So they hammered the hell down because once again, they wanted to ensure that Faraday had no chance of getting close to that 50-cent mark. And like I already said, like shorts were basically the only ones trading Faraday. No institutions, no real substantial amount of retail was buying. So when shorts increase, in case you do not know, that adds selling pressure. So this right here was shorts. Again, they wanted to ensure that Faraday was not going to get anywhere close to that 50-cent mark. Then what did happen is just that broader fear associated to the S&P. So the market kind of started to do its own crappy thing, and this is where shorts started to return some shares, but this is where algorithmic trading started to really just take Faraday down because of with the broader market, right? So shorts were able to increase, like I said, 7 million shares here and dump 7 million shares here without really causing the stock price to go up. So it's a very unfortunate circumstance. Like I said, not really ruling Faraday out as of right now. And as I said in previous videos, just the fact that Faraday, if it does close below 50 cents for this Friday, doesn't mean it's dead or anything like that. It still could potentially go up with a momentum play. Volume getting in changes the dynamic like that. instantly. So we already saw that what happened with Faraday, right? Mid-May, like it instantly just went up like absolutely crazy. So just because it doesn't close above 50 cents this bar by tomorrow isn't the end all be all, like I said, but it would have been ideal to really kickstart a gamma squeeze and all the other fun jazz, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like I said, going over to the Reddit page, a lot of people are very, very optimistic, and I think just kind of confused, right? Because some people did get into Faraday, might not necessarily have known exactly what Faraday did or just the operations. And Faraday has been somewhat active over this last little bit through social media and whatever else, but I really do feel that they need to put out a substantial catalyst that will really link to their operations, because institutions don't really buy momentum plays out of just thin air. You need something operational. And there was one thing that did kind of come out, 𝗪𝗧𝗪, I think that's his name. He kind of alluded to a UAE partnership, or at least funding coming from that. But then again, to play devil's advocate, I think that also came out mid or beginning part of this year as well. So I don't know if anything valid is going to come from that, but this is something that, once again, during that interview, you can kind of ask some very gray questions to get an answer, right? Because during an interview, sometimes they're hesitant about giving information out if it's not public, right? This is where you can get in trouble sometimes, but if you say things gray, this is where you could get a little bit more additional information. And individuals like myself and many others that like to do due diligence and know the history of Faraday, you can kind of piece some things together behind the scenes to come to a good conclusion. So enough of me ranting. This is basically what did happen today. Shorts were very active, and anticipate shorts to be very active tomorrow, once again, to ensure that Faraday does not get above that 50-cent mark. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And one final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.